I just got to the Chino Hills location, and I think Rich is inside. We're just going to run in here and meet him. We'll take a look at what we've got.
Hi guys, welcome to the beautiful new Wilding Bunk Bed showroom in Chino Hills, California. Chino Hills is a suburb of Los Angeles. It's located in Riverside County, beautiful part of the state, easy to get to from just about anywhere in Southern California. So we hope you'll come and see us. But for now, let me take a few minutes and show you some of the stuff we've got here in the showroom. Let's start with this one. This is this model is called the Scape. This one is in maple with a natural finish. Watch how easy it is to raise and lower this bed. I can do it with one hand, just a couple of fingers actually. The Scape is a Murphy bed, meaning it uses the Murphy spring lift system. This one has a surround that is in espresso finish. It's got a couple of 2-drawer side cabinets. These are 20 inches wide, and each has a pull-out nightstand, which is really handy. One of my favorites, love the Scape. This next one is called the Newport. It's also the Murphy type lift system. Again, they're really easy to raise and lower. This one is shown in rustic cherry with a burnt sugar finish, and has a couple of options. It has extra depth, so if I put a tape measure right here, this is going to measure 20 inches, which means when the bed is in the up position, it's sticking out from the wall just 20 inches. And by doing a 20-inch depth as opposed to our standard 16-inch depth, we can create this little shelf behind your head so your guests can, everybody now has a cell phone or wants a bottle of water or a book or whatever, so it's a place to put stuff. This bed also has an option, which is reading lights, and they're on a 3-way touch switch. In the 6+ years I've been doing this, I've never had a customer sorry they got those lights. I've had a lot of customers sorry they didn't get the lights, so this is the one option that I strongly recommend for customers. We also put a little kill switch on it, so if you forget to turn out the lights and put the bed away, it'll automatically go out. Got a couple of side cabinets. These are both 16 inches. One is a 3-drawer, and the other is what we call a door-in drawer. And this one has a pull-out nightstand, which is really handy. Again, you can keep stuff there at night, and then in the morning it just disappears. Next, this is sort of the crown jewel, one of the crown jewels. High-end, most elegant wall beds. This one has rope molding and is shown in African mahogany wood, which is one of my favorites. It's got a couple of 30-inch side cabinets. This one is called the Secretary. Handy place to sit and use a laptop. Has a pull-out nightstand and 3 drawers on that side. And this is probably our most popular side cabinet. It's a little mini closet. We call it a wardrobe. Your guests can hang clothes, put socks and underwear. And I've had so many customers come back over the years and say, you know what, my mother-in-law stayed with us and absolutely loved having her own place to put her clothes. She didn't have to push my clothes out of the way. So your guests will really appreciate having their own little wardrobe. One more thing about this harmony here. We've really dressed this one up. This one has all the bed bells and whistles. This is a storage headboard. Let's start down here. It's in 3 sections, and you can put pillows or books or whatever you want. This middle section is hinged, but all 3 sections raise up, and you've got a place to store things. It also has an upper bookcase, which is an option, and this one also has the 3-way reading lights. Okay, let's take a look at what is a unique wall bed. I think we're the only manufacturer in the world that does this. This is a bunk bed wall bed. So we've got a bed on the top and one on the bottom. I've sold several of these over the years. and in every case, it's been to a grandmother. So the grandkids, once grandma has one of these, the grandkids say, I want to go to grandma's. And so I sort of call this the grandma Wallbed. This one is in black, which is a really popular color these days. Of course, it comes with a ladder. When you want to get into that upper bunk, just set that up. And people always say, well, you know, my nephew weighs almost 150 pounds. Is that cool? Absolutely. I weigh about 185, and I couldn't possibly be any more comfortable up here. We've had 2,400 pounds of rock salt in this upper bunk. This is a fantastic product. I've been telling you how tough this bunk bed, set of bunk beds is. Watch this. Let me get this one out of the way first. How's that for construction?
So this one right here, we call our bookcase. Now this one, people always ask us, is this a bed too? Because I can't picture it folding down like the others. But sure enough, it's a bed. All you have to do, open it up. The other side does the same thing. And there's your bed. Now this is a queen size. Look at that, isn't that amazing? That's all there is to it, and then you have a bed in your room. And this one is one of our newer models. Very, very quickly became one of our best sellers, just because it's very nice to have the functionality of it be on the face. You've got your bookcases on the face, put your knickknacks, you know, of course, books. Let me show you how comfy this bed is right here. Now, it is pretty hard working in a place like this sometimes, given all the opportunities to just take a load off and lie down for a couple hours and fall asleep in the blink of an eye. It becomes a challenge sometimes. These products are all so comfortable, and devil tempts you not to lie down all the time, or else you won't be getting up for a while. But that's the bookcase wall bed, a bifold bookcase wall bed, and we love it. Hello again. I'm going to show you another style of bed. This one right here, up until now we've been showing you queen sizes. This one right here is a full. And you can see it again, same style with the feet. We just flip up the feet, and then the bed comes right on down. You can see this bed has a simpler face to it, more contemporary look. And you'll see the depth of this bed. This bed just has about an inch behind your head right here. And this bed, from the back of the wall out to the edge of the sideboard, is 16 inches. So when the bed is closed, it only sticks out 16 inches from the wall. And again, you can see the side cabinets, 3 drawers right here on the bottom, bookshelves, face frame doors, face frame side cabinets. You can see this is a good example of a bed that's just very, doesn't have a lot of add-on features. You can see what it looks like without the lights in the top. Now this is one that my father and I actually have at home. This one, just an absolutely gorgeous piece of furniture. This one right here is made out of cherry wood. We call this our Tuscany. You can see the different levels of raised paneling, and just absolutely the epitome of elegance and beauty. You can see a beautiful rosetta carved in right here, the fluted columns, French arches. It's just an absolutely beautiful piece of furniture. I go on for days talking about how much I love this one. Again, you can see it's got the locking feature. You have to flip both feet up. The bed comes right on down. Again, this is a queen size right here. You can see the all wooden bed frame. And on this one you'll notice we have glass doors on the side cabinets. That's an option you can have if you want. And you'll notice there's even glass shelves on the inside as well. And we've put lights in the cabinet, so all that operates. Just a little switch right there. We've got our LED lights in there. And again, with the Gallery Series beds, there's the soft close hinges. That wasn't a great demonstration, but there you go. Now you can see. And of course, the same with the drawers. These drawers are fully dovetailed. I just have to show you. A fully dovetailed drawer right there. This drawer will never come apart. The highest quality drawer. that there is. So you'll notice this glass too, we call this German antique glass. Just notice the texture and all the different nuances of the glass. We have several different options for glass if you do want glass shelves and doors. We happen to call this one German antique. And you can just see adds a very nice textured element to your bed and the cabinet. And you'll even notice that these French arches right here on the door, they match the same style of the bed face itself. And you can see it just keeps up with the consistency and just offers a very beautiful look, with both of them having French arches along the cabinet and the bed face. Just a very beautiful piece of furniture in cherry wood.
One of the things that we say is that we don't sell beds to people that want beds, we sell beds to people who want space. So this optimizes any room by allowing you to use the room multifunctionally. So this is a home office. We've got the bed, we've got a corner desk unit, we've got wall cabinets, and we've got, in this case, a couple of pedestals. One's a 2-drawer file pedestal, and the other is a 3-drawer pedestal. But this absolutely optimizes the space that you have. You can use the room for a home office, as Dan just got here, and I was sitting here working when he got here. He's sitting up next to me, and you know, this is just something that we can do with any of our models. In this case, this is one we call the American Craftsman, but we can build you a home office that will match whichever model you like. If you like the Tuscany, the Chalet, the Harmony, the office components will match your bed.
This one we call our Brittany model right here. And again, this bed is made out of alder wood, 100% alder wood, and doesn't have the raised panel style look. Instead, we've just taken the pieces of hardwood and just basically molded them onto the face of this bed to give it an 8-panel look. And beds that have this type of trim planted onto the face, generally they'd cost us less to build. It takes us less time to build them, and as a result, that's going to be reflected in the price that you pay for them. So this bed will cost less than a bed, for instance, that has raised panels like the Presidential or the Sierra or the Tuscany. And again, this bed comes down. You can even see when the bed's up, you can have a pillow folded up in the bed with no problem, and the bed closes just fine, even with a minimal 16-inch depth. And that's something that a lot of people really like, not having to wonder where they're going to store their pillows when their guests leave. You can just leave them on the bed and fold the bed up. And again, you can see it's got the great side cabinets, just shelving up top and 3 drawers on the bottom with the slide-out nightstand. Very great, very convenient for your guests. Nice place for them to put a bottle of water or a book before they go to bed. And morning, when they're ready to leave, all you have to do is fold this up, close the feet, and you have your whole room back.
This is the Presidential. It has a 6-panel look. These are actually raised panels, where the Brittany, we just put trim pieces on the face. But this is solid wood, raised panel. Look at the arches. This is a beautiful bed. And I'll lower this for you. This one is shown in a crimson spray finish. Look how easy that is. On the left side, we've got this could be a wardrobe if it had a hanging board. In this case, we've got shelves in it, and 3 drawers down below. On the right side, we've got a deluxe door and drawer. Each of these is 18 inches wide.
We call this our